Hey everybody, so my good friend Jaws, he bet me $100 that I couldn't tell you guys a joke that would make you guys laugh. So, what do you call it when your ex-wife goes to the beach and gets sand on her feet, and then while she's cooking, she drops an egg all over her foot? What do you call that? Huh? It's an egg sandwich. Give me my $100.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
All right, so we got the Wings tonight. Last time this year we play them. Drieger and net against Grice. So we need big 2 points out of it. But I just hearing that name Grice just gives me tremors. I don't like it. You don't like it. Nobody likes it. So Drieger's going to have to be on the ball. Speaking of goaltending, as you all know, we signed Spencer Knight to an entry level. He's actually he's already on the taxi squad. I don't know if he's in Florida or not already. It would seem like maybe he is, but there's a lot of talk about what that move is going to mean. Do not trade Chris Drieger. That's I could make a big long video about it, and maybe I'll do that for the Patreon. But do not trade Chris Drieger, because if something happens to Bob, Drieger steps in. We are good. We can go just as far in the playoffs with Drieger as we can with Bob, in my opinion. Otherwise, you're looking at Monty or Knight, which is that's not optimal. So, speaking of not optimal, no Barkov, no Hornquist. Maybe Saturday, that's what Coach says. So, look, as long as we're banking 2 points, and especially Barkov is getting that rest, everything is good in my book. Other than that, look, the standings are tight. We've seen it. I know a couple weeks before I said goodbye to the top seed. Don't get fooled, okay? We still have 4 games against Tampa, so we can keep pace. That's nice, but that's 4 games, all right? And they're 4-point games, so you guys know how that works, man. We're still going to have to win the majority of those games in regulation if we want to get that top seed. We'll see how it all plays out. All right. I'm expecting it tonight, okay? D, I want the D to do me well. All right, so tied at 1 after the first period. Real quick, I want to get this out of the way. When I talked about the lineups and I said Barkov and Hornquist were out, I left out Duclair for some reason. It's supposed to be about 10 days, which is what I told you all, 2 weeks. Everybody's 2 weeks, right? Except for Barkov. That's been a little bit longer, don't you think? Anyway, first period of play, Nola Chari is Barkov. I mean, this guy can play on the 4th line, and when we need him to, he comes up and he plays on the top line, and all he does is score touchdowns. I mean, that's just it, man. The dude is just absolutely playing a whale of a game. Verhaeghe had a breakaway, didn't put it away, but then he gets a nice, sweet assist to Achari. It's 1-1. No complaints about the way the game is going. Gudis is knocking people around. Lomberg had a fight. He's knocking people around. I love the way this team is playing. Let's just keep it going. Move on to the second period. And now Huberto was hurt. Good game, though. Maybe he comes back. He only took a knee to the back of the knee and then couldn't put any weight on it, basically. But other than that, maybe he'll be fine. I blame Bally Sports. I blame Bally Sports tonight because their graphics are absolutely brutal. There's no shots on goal. They're flipping it up every once in a while. Now that people are complaining about it. The score should be at the top without the ticker, a lot smaller. You only block out a little bit of the crowd. You don't have it on the bottom where you're blocking out part of the ice. And then the power play graphic pops up so it's even blocking out more of the ice. Nobody that watches hockey approved that. But other than that, game's going great. Drieger's on fire. Grice, we're making him look wonderful because we keep shooting it into his belly. I love the energy, but could we get 2 points without losing a freaking player? Let's move on to the third period. Hopefully Huberdeau comes back. Otherwise, the only thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to take 2 weeks. 2 weeks. He can take 2 weeks off. Everybody gets 2 weeks, apparently.
We are going to overtime!
Two big, 2 big points, and Huberdeau comes back from the dead. I had a feeling since I made such a big deal of it that would be the guy that comes back. It didn't look good, but he's fine. He looks good. Man, oh man, we come back twice in this game. We did not have the best third period in the world, and for some reason the Wings were playing like it was Game 7 of the Cup Finals. You could tell they wanted this game bad for whatever reason. No can do. Not going to happen. So, all right, Wenberg gets a beautiful goal at overtime, and basically we had the puck the entire overtime. I don't even think Detroit got a shot on goal. I'm pretty sure they didn't. So I'll take it. I'll take it. Anytime we can play Grice and walk away with 2, I am a happy guy. Team looks good. I mean, look, we're missing all these guys, and we just keep on rolling, racking up the points. We stay, right there at the top of the league, right there at the top of the division, and that's the one thing I'll mention about Drieger again, right? I mean, he played his ass off again tonight, and people think because we signed Knight that we're gonna trade Drieger, or some people think that we should take the chance on trading Drieger. Absolutely not. I'm going to give you 2 reasons here. Number 1, Bob gets hurt in the playoffs. Drieger we can pick up. Okay, that's good. But number 2, okay, we're only going to lose 1 player with the expansion draft, right? So I was talking to some people on Twitter today, and basically with the numbers, we're pretty much going to probably have to expose Forsling, maybe. There's a possibility because of Yandel's no-move clause, right? So if we trade Drieger, then that means for sure Seattle's going to take Forsling. But if we have Drieger there and we, expose Forsling and Drieger, there's no choice there. Seattle's going to take Drieger. I don't like losing them for nothing. Obviously, I would love to be able to keep everybody, but in terms of asset management, if you want to think about it from that point of view, we're keeping, you think about it, at that point we're basically trading Drieger to be able to keep Forsling. So, look, we absolutely cannot get rid of that kid. We're going to lose him for nothing, but we have a chance this year. It just is what it is. All right? So, no, the only thing we're going to bring in, and it's funny, the only thing people think we need to bring in is a 2C, and I still agree, even though Wenberg got that goal tonight. So, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Another 2. All right. Who else played well tonight? Barkov had a hell of a game, didn't he? Oh, no, that's right. That's right. Just sit. Just take a break, man. Every year, right? This is going to work to our advantage, I'm telling you. Because every year, at the end of the year, Barkov is burned out because of the minutes. So, not only did we not have 82 games this year, but basically maybe he's going to play 45, 47 games, however many games he's missed so far. He's going to be good and fresh and rested for the playoffs. So I'm fine with that. Let him and Horny just sit down and have a smoke and a toke while the rest of the team just keeps on banking 2 points. So, all right. That's enough jibber-jabbering about that. I'm stoked, as you can tell. And what do we got? So today is Thursday. Tomorrow for you guys, probably I'm not going to have anything out tomorrow, but this weekend, obviously, we got the 2 recaps. And then I was thinking about a live stream this weekend, but with it being Easter, I'm gonna pass on that. So at some point next week, I'm gonna have lives here on Flying Fluffy and another one on the Patreon. So I'm gonna be doing it twice. I don't know exactly when. I'll give everybody at least 24 hours notice to that. So I'm looking forward to being able to add those because of what I'm hoping to do. Don't hold me to this, but I'm hoping that when we get to the playoffs, I can do basically like a half hour before the game have like a live stream Q&A, and you know, with us talking back and forth. That's what I want to do. The main thing with that, as long as I can get everything else for the for the recaps done ahead of time, I'll do everything I can to make sure that happens. Once we get into the playoffs, that's what I'm going to try to do. Half hour before the game, have a live stream on Flying Fluffy. That's for everybody. That's not just for the Patreon people. You guys are going to get something special too. I wanted to mention that again. I think I got 13 people that joined up for the Patreon so far. I hope you guys liked the first interview with Jeff Carter. I'm going to have another one. I'm going to filming at least another 1 or 2 this weekend. And then those will be out next week. So appreciate everybody's support. Man, we got a shot. This team is good. It's good team. You see what I'm saying? It's not just that we're good, but as a team, as even Marchment, everybody just meshes together. I just love it. It's like peanut butter and chocolate. So thank you all for watching. Like, share, subscribe. 2 points. See you Saturday.